Yo, you're watching Shirko, we're back with some more Pokémon Unite, and today we are going to be talking about held items, and I will be telling you which ones are the most important ones for a free-to-play player to invest in early on into the game, because of course I know lots of you guys are eagerly waiting for that mobile release in September and are super excited to get their hands on this game. And yeah, it's going to be really important which of these held items you're actually going to use these item enhancers on, because I know that a lot of people still think that this game is completely pay to win and that it is basically unplayable unless you pay a lot of money, but that is not the case. You really don't want to make the mistake though of spending money, or not money, spending these item enhancers that you get for free by playing the game on something like a leftovers, for example, because that will completely grief your account and you might as well start fresh, you know? So you really want to know which of these items are going to be the most important, which of them are going to give you the most bang for the buck. And again, I don't mean real money, I mean the in-game bucks that you unlock by playing the game. So let's get into it. I'm gonna pretty much have three parts to this. Well, it's all going to be in this video, but it's going to be, first we're going to be talking about physical attack items, because of course, just like in any other MOBA, you have attack damage, physical attack here, you have ability power, special attack in Pokemon, and you have tanks, so resistances, health points, and yeah, very similar here. So, of course, depending on which class you want to play, right off the get-go, I would recommend you to play the game first, you know, try out all the different Pokemon that they give you for free, try out all the different Pokemon that are on rotation. There's not that many Pokemon in this game so far, so you really won't have a hard time kind of trying out most of them and quickly be able to tell which of these classes you like the most. Do you want to be a jungler? Do you want to be a physical attacking assassin? Do you want to be a physical ranged attacker? Do you want to be a mage? Do you want to be a tank? A support, whatever, right? So if you made your decision that you want to be a physical attacker, so let's say you want to play that Cinderace, that Greninja, for the ranged ones, you want to play that Charizard maybe, you want to play that Absol, that Machamp, for the melee ones, the Lucario, then I would really recommend you to, right off the get-go, invest into the Muscle Band. Muscle Band, as you can see, it's not a joke why it's my only item that I actually invested in, because I knew right off the get-go, this is the item that gives a lot of attack speed, this gives you that percentage damage, Blade of the Ruined King style from League of Legends, passive on your auto attacks, so it's really good to counter tanks. It also gives you basic attack, so like attack damage, so really good for any physical attacking Pokemon. I knew right off the get-go that this is going to be good, so this is the only thing that I invested into so far. Now, another one that is really big, the second most important one for any physical attacker, is going to be Float Stone, because not only does it give you movement speed in combat, movement speed out of combat, so you can really rotate fast around the map, so for any jungler this is going to be extremely important. But for other physical attackers as well, because you constantly want to be rotating in this game. But it also gives you attack. It gives you the basic attack stats, the attack damage, so to speak. So for the physical attacking Pokemon, it's not only going to increase their basic attack damage, but also their ability damage, their move damage, because most of them scale with the attack stat as well. So this is going to be really important. These two are pretty much no-brainers. You want to invest into them for pretty much the full roster almost, okay? Almost everything has Float Stone and Muscle Band that is a physical attacker, and that isn't just a full tank like a Snorlax. Then we have the third item goes a little bit into different directions for depending on which Pokemon you actually want to main. But again, you know, if you just invest into Muscle Band and Float Stone, you already have a decent base set, you know, you can try out the remaining ones, and then you can see whether, for example, you want to be an Absol main or you want to be a Cinderace main, then the scope lens is going to be very important for you. But if you're going to be a Greninja main, if you're going to be a Greninja main, maybe a Machamp main, A body barrier is going to be really good, especially for Greninja though. For Machamp, again, Focus Band could be good. Basically, for the ones that are a little bit tankier, Garchomp as well. Focus Band, very good on him as well. Where you want to be, where you're very melee range, right? You want to be a little bit tankier. I would say on Lucario, Focus Band, really good as well. And again, by the way, these are not my opinions. I just want to say that. These are the opinions of Peak. Check his YouTube channel out if you haven't yet. He made a video where he showed every single held item built for every Pokemon in the game. Really good video, helped me a lot. He explained everything really well too. And then I also compared that to the rank 1 Japanese player that also had that list, where I made a video about that actually. And I tried to compare them and see which ones they agree. And for the most part, they agree on almost everything. For example, I think Peak likes to go for a body barrier or a focus band actually on the Charizard, but the Japanese rank 1 guy likes to go for the energy amplifier. I honestly would prefer the energy amplifier as well in that case, but more on that later on, because the energy amplifier is a very interesting item as well. But yeah, focus band is pretty much the go-to item if you want to be a little bit tanky. Body barrier is the go-to item if you want to be a little bit tanky as a physical attacker, but you go deep and you actually want to, you know, as soon as you jump in basically with your Unite move. And that's exactly what Greninja does, right? You jump into the team fight with it. So a body barrier is really good. But yeah, if you're playing a super safe character like Cinderace, Scope Lens is going to be good. If you play a character like Absol who really abuses crits, who needs crit chance as much as he can get, Scope Lens is essential. But again, you can see Muscle Band and Float Stone is going to be in pretty much every set. And the third one, you can even go up to preference, honestly. But yeah, so the Focus Band, Body Barrier, and Scope Lens are going to be good third options for you as a free-to-play player who is trying to play some of these physical attackers. Now, moving on to the special attackers. Let's go special attack first here. And for this one, again, just like we have Muscle Band and Float Stone, we again have very simple base 2 items that are in pretty much every single special attacker best build. Shell Bell and Wise Glasses. And very good that you get both of these for free, so you don't need to waste anything. By the way, the Float Stone, you should buy it. I can show you real quick. As I said, you don't want to buy these held items for the tickets, because the tickets are used for item enhancers. You want to buy them with the gold. So I'm going to be purchasing this for gold. I know it's, you know, spending coins on these held items is a little bit annoying because you want to buy new Pokemon for these coins, but trust me, it is really well worth, because if you want to keep up with the grind to level 20 items and hopefully level 30 in the future as well, you really want to save all the tickets you can get. So again, you want to buy these items for these coins. And as you can see, I buy I'm not trolling you, man. The Float Stone and Body Barrier, super important. But anyway, let's get back to the items here. As I said, for special attacking Pokemon, you have the Shell Bell and Wise Glasses for pretty much all of them in their top 3 items. Ninetales, Pikachu, Cramorant, these are the 3 classic special attackers. Now, of course, Venusaur received a very nice buff as well. It's really viable now as well, and this is also one of these mage type Pokemon, and all of them go for this Shell Bell and Wise Glasses combo. And then for the third one, again, we have some deviations. For someone like a Mr. Mime who's a little bit more melee, he would like to have 2 tank items, so he only goes for the Wise Glasses pretty much, and goes for a Body Barrier and a Focus Band. I believe this is what Peak recommends on the Mr. Mime, and I think the rank 1 Japanese player as well. So yeah, but other than that, Shell Bell, Wise Glasses, pretty much on all of these ranged mage characters. So if you're looking forward to playing these items are super nice to invest into. Just basically special attack, Shell Bell also special attack, but also gives you some cooldown and the heal whenever you use an ability with a little bit of a cooldown attached to it, but the heal also scales with special attacks. You basically get some lifesteal. and this Wise Glasses will give you percentage bonus special attack as well, so it is really a no-brainer that these two items are really strong. But then again, depending on which of the remaining Pokemon you play, the third one that you want to invest in will depend a little bit. Again, I would honestly just recommend Body Barrier, because Body Barrier can be used, is top tier, best in slot on Ninetales, top tier or very good on Cramorant. You can go for the Eos energy amplifier, excuse me. I would go for that because I'm crazy a little bit and I just want to deal as much damage as I can. Of course, this item makes you deal more damage after you use the Unite move, so on Cramorant that can be pretty dank, you know, it can do a lot of damage, but for the most part, Body Barrier is probably better. Again, Pikachu can go for Energy Amplifier, I would go for it, but you can also go for a Body Barrier, also very good. So a third Body Barrier, really good. Mr. Mime, you can also use it. And again, Body Barrier, as you can see, just a really good item that just goes through all of the builds, man. You can use it on physical attackers, on special attackers, and you best believe you will use a supportive tank item on supportive tanks like Snorlax. So yeah. Other than that, you also have the Focus Band, which is going to be good for Mr. Mime or Wigglytuff, stuff like that, right? Energy Amplifier, of course, how could I forget Gardevoir? She is the newest addition to the Mage roster, and Shellbell Wise Glasses, completely meta, and then actually an Energy Amplifier for the Gardevoir, because it deals, you know, 1 billion damage after it uses its Unite move. And it also has a very game-breaking, game-winning Unite move, so you want to have it up as much as possible. But yeah, pretty much that is gonna be the most important ones. Wise Glasses, Shellbell. Then we can move on to the tanks, and the tanks, Body Barrier. Get that Body Barrier, man. I'm telling you, invest into it, man. I'm literally gonna do it here. I'm literally gonna do it here, guys. Look, I'm not trolling you. It is so important. You want to use it on a lot of physical attackers. You want to use it on a lot of special attackers. I'm gonna leave it at 10. I want to see how much, you know, what I can do to get everything first to 10 and stuff. But yeah. The Body Barrier, super nice. Then for the other ones, you definitely want the Focus Band for most of the tanks. It's just gonna make you heal so much when you drop low, and it scales with maximum health, the heal, so tanks have a lot of maximum health, so it's really insane. I think it's really good. So I think it's actually missing health, but the same rule applies to it. If you're low as a tank, you will have a lot more missing health totally than a Squishy. But yeah, very strong. Some of the tanks like Crustle like to use a Score Shield, is very good too, works very well too. But other than that, Rocky Helmet, not too bad. Assault Vest, not too bad, but I wouldn't recommend you to go for it. Leftovers, terrible. XP share, no one really goes for it. So yeah, as you can see, it really isn't too much of a witchcraft here. It really isn't rocket science. Body Barrier broken, physical attacker, Muscle Band, and Floatstone broken, special attacker, Shellbell and Wise Glasses broken, tank, Body Barrier broken, and a Focus Band. And again, you can mix and match if you're a bruiser like a Machamp, and maybe even Charizard is a little bit of a bruiser-ish, but also especially that Garchomp is probably the most iconic bruiser. Lucario as well. You want a Focus Band. For the full DPS guys, you want to go for something else like a Scope Lens. But again, as you can see, man, moral of this whole, not moral, but the essence of this video basically, as I said, Muscle Band, Body Barrier, Shellbell, Wise Glasses, Floatstone. These are gonna be, and Focus Band, these are gonna be your most, these are gonna be the items that are most omnipresent in all of these builds, that are gonna be applied to every single Pokemon, and that are gonna work extremely well on every single Pokemon pretty much. So make sure to invest in those. They're really strong, and then you can start building a little bit further. Like, let's say you realize after a couple hundred games, okay, my favorite is truly Charizard. Energy Amplifier is gonna be a very nice specific item for him. Let's say you really realize, man, Crustle, I love this little running Krabby. with Shell Smash. I love sneaking in goals. I love that playstyle. You want to get that score shield and get it to level 20 so you can maximize that passive. For the attack weight, special attack specs, man, like these things and the Eos cookie, I don't recommend them at all because scoring is really difficult. There is some Pokemon like Talonflame, like Gengar, which can use Gengar's special attack specs, Talonflame the attack weight, but again, these items, they give you bonus stats whenever you score, but scoring is really difficult in higher elos. You will always be defended well against by the enemy Snorlax, by the enemy Slowbro and stuff. So it's really gonna be annoying when you can't get the ball rolling in a game. So I'm very risk averse, so I don't like to go for these items anyway. But again, most of the high level players don't recommend them at all. They only recommend them for these two Pokemon that I just mentioned, literally. So yeah, with that being said, that is already gonna be it for this video. I can't wait to finally maximize some of my items and play a little bit stronger. Yeah, I'm really wondering whether I will notice a big difference, because again, lots of people are saying the game is extremely pay to win, but if you ask me, over all these 300 games I have right now, I believe honestly, I can't tell you who has level 30 held items and who doesn't. I really can't tell you. Sometimes, you know, they, like, I don't know, I feel like everyone deals the same damage, but anyway, still very important to, you know, do that correctly. Don't grief your account, guys, okay? Hope this will help, especially for those who are looking forward to the mobile release, who haven't played yet. And yeah, with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell for more funny gameplays, for more streams on this channel of this game, and also for more educational videos like this. Really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.